Alright. Alright. Alright, we're trying this again. Okay, so as of right now, this is the second time I'm attempting to record this. Last time I had complications with an area that I visited at one point. It gave me trouble, so I don't wanna. It gave me trouble with crashes, so I had to basically attempt to fix the issue. And nothing that I was doing was inherently fixing the issue at hand, so didn't work out in my favor. So we're gonna try this again with a fresh slate of enemies. Because usually the crashes can occur when enemy spawn placements are bad. So we'll see what I get this time. I had a semi-vanilla experience in my previous recording, and I'm kind of disappointed I didn't get to keep that. Because it's not often that happens for me. But at least now, things could potentially be more crazy. This guy right here, it would normally be a merchant, but he got replaced because potential issues with the merchant spawning alongside military guys, islanders. So we're just kind of free to get rid of this guy as soon as we can. He could have a lot of health because it's an unusual spawn, but I think we're fine. Maybe. It could also be that this guy just can't die because he replaced a merchant. There we go. Yeah, he didn't drop anything, so it's fine. I think the item spawns are the same. I could be wrong though. I have to examine the details again. Alright. There's two routes you can take. Right side is Elegante spawn. Left side is Ganados. We'll deal with both, and we'll start with the right side first. Last time I had this, it was a normal Elegante. So who knows what we'll get this time. It could be something worse.
Leon!
It's Elegante. Alright. Alright, we're gonna...
Wait.
Shoot that, and then we're gonna do normal hits. Alright, we're gonna start chucking more hand grenades. Remember that grenades deal fixed damage. Yeah, I had a feeling that would happen. Okay, we're gonna have to open that door. before we do anything else. And I have to make sure Ashley is not in range of her getting crushed by the Elegante as well. That's kind of a first for me that happened. I honestly assumed that I was far away enough, but I guess trying to hit the Las Plagas on him caused him to move forward? I think. So we'll just do this again.
Leon!
I missed. Might be a bit too close for my own comfort. Yeah. We're gonna open this. Wait. Put it actually right there. And we're gonna kill him. Hopefully. Music stopped, so it clearly worked. Alright. One scary crisis has been averted. Let's grab our resources, shall we? There is a possibility I could have messed up things when doing this. I'm hoping that's not entirely the case. Everything looks like it's in place, so we could just keep going. I got the false eye, so this means I could, in theory, just go straight to the castle. But the video would be too short if I did that. So we'll just play it normally. Use the key here, and then we're gonna head all the way back so that we can deal with the left side. Alright, left side time. What am I dealing with? What could possibly be scarier than what I dealt with last time, which is not much, to be honest. Get in there. Got our ammo cut out for us, so we'll just hit him where it hurts. Come on, get over here. I hear you slinking around. Oh, he's coming from behind, alright. So far, so good. Let's just go up here and take care of the other guys. I got plenty of handgun ammo, we'll be fine. So far, so good. When we go down there, a fresh wave of enemies is gonna spawn, which could be scary. One of them could be bad, or two even. So we'll have to see what happens. I don't know what the hell that sound is, but it doesn't sound good. There we go. So you are the one that's supposed to be the chainsaw person. This guy just running up here for no reason. Can I hit him through this? No. Okay, he's got a lot of health, so let's just go up there and take care of it. Alright. Alright, okay. Let me think for a second. Ugh. Okay, we're gonna... I think that's everything that I could collect from the guy, so we'll just go down here, gather the rest of the stuff. We won't call Ashley just yet. It's in our best interest that she stays in the dump for now. Let's find out what's over here. That is a Gyarados. Could be bad. I'm just saying. Honestly, this might just do more damage with this guy then. Back up a bit. Alright, that was easy enough. I'm assuming the rest of these guys aren't as bad as him. Oh, that's dynamite. This is a lot more interesting than what I was dealing with last time. That's for sure. Guys with the ball and chain are always going to be annoying as hell. That is the undeniable reality. But it's fine. We took care of it. Alright, let's just gather our stuff. We'll call Ashley over, and then we'll find out what we do next. So there's a neat little thing that it's attached to the HD Project mod. If you go, I'll show you in a bit, but let me just wait for Ashley to get over here. I need a... No, I don't have to sort anything out. I will reload our resources. Okay. So if we head down here, you could actually head over to this little spot right over here. Jump over this. It's a door. You could check out what's beyond there if you want. Originally, if you're playing vanilla, there are some goodies you can get from the back of that area. Could help out, depending on how it is you're deciding to play it. But as part of the Rando, nothing seems to spawn in there, so... It's... At that point, it's just purely aesthetics, and you don't have any incentives to check it out beyond just that, so... It's not that worth it. I'll leave it to you guys to look at it on your own stead when you download and install AC Project Mod. As I've said, you could actually... I could go through that big door with the eye, and we can get straight to the castle. But then the video wouldn't be that long, so that wouldn't be nearly as fun. So we'll just keep going with what I have.
Welcome. Got some... Come back anytime.
Besides, last time I had a vanilla Mendes encounter, so who knows, maybe it'll actually be more opposing this time.
What are you buying? What are you selling?
Okay, I had to shift around for a bit. We'll sell some of these.
Is that all? Thank you.
We don't have a TMP, so we can't really take advantage of that.
Thank you. Thank you. What are you buying?
Speaking of,
what are you buying? What are you buying?
0.4 power. That might be the original. It's like close to the original firepower this gun had, but it's not that applicable for me. When messing with mod stuff, I have to check my items to make sure everything is accounted for. It's entirely possible that the items may not actually be randomized like I think it would, but that might just be my paranoia speaking through me. The enemies are randomized, so the items should also be randomized by that logic. Okay. It's kind of good that I got a rifle, so now I can just shoot I could easily shoot the guys that are gonna try to attack us from the trolleys. I kind of prefer having a scope on this bad boy, but we're not all that gracious. Can't let these guys crash their asses forever. They have to go down. I think those guys just threw their torches out. We'll ignore what we just saw. Okay. At this point, the enemies that are in the cave might be aware of our presence and will try to murderize us. But not if we get to them first. I'll hold on to that for now. Are they here or are they not here? Okay, one guy's here. Alright, it looks pretty... Oh. Ow. It looks pretty straightforward enough, so... We'll just... go through this part without any issues. What's funny is that even if that person didn't have a dynamite, if you kill them when they light up their whatever they have, it's gonna blow up anyways. So, it's basically a dynamite. Alright. Mendez time. So, Mendez is a peculiar boss fight for the Rando. There's two phases for him. Phase 1 and Phase 2 has opportunities to spawn new enemy types. Now the thing is, Phase 2 Mendez is stagnant in the Rando, so you will face that version of him no matter how many times you randomize the game. That's just kind of how he's programmed to be like. But Phase 1 and his legs from Phase 2 can be any enemy.
What are you selling?
And that could be problematic if we allow it to be.
What are you buying? What are you buying? Come back anytime.
We'll see what happens. I'll have incendiary grenades out in the off chance that it's anything. If it's like Phase 1 Mendez at the start. If it's Phase 2 Mendez, or if it's like any other boss, then I'll have to adapt with whatever I find. We'll use an egg. Alright, let's dodge this guy and get to work. Alright. Phase 1 Mendez. And Phase 2. Huh. Do I just not have it so that... Do I have it so that the bosses themselves aren't randomized, but the normal enemies are? That might be kind of peculiar if that's the case. I mean, I'll still play through this because that just means that I know what I'm up against for the bosses at least, so it'll be a little bit more straightforward. But I guess we'll see what else happens. Phase 2 Mendez is kind of annoying with the resources I have on me right now, but I'm sure it's I'm sure we'll be able to take care of this just fine. Just throw nade out when he comes downward. That's gonna happen. Honestly, Phase 2 Mendez isn't that hard, even in vanilla state. Your guns and your grenades, if you have any by this point, they take care of them pretty easily. The key to Phase 1 Mendez is to use incendiary grenades, as the damage that gets calculated from the fire actually stacks per second when used on Phase 1 Mendez. So he's the most vulnerable to that, which is kind of funny considering the battlefield we're in, but it's a pretty useful thing to have against him at that moment. Phase 2 Mendez! Time your grenade throws so he falls down when he comes near you.
Are you okay, Leon?
You'll try to climb back up, and then you can just pot shot him with whatever guns you have. If you're cocky, you could try to go for a shotgun blast to him up close. The damage you deal could be enough to stagger and make him fall. Keep doing this, and you will deal with Mendez pretty efficiently, I would say. Alright, we're gonna head straight to the castle segment now. And then I'm gonna call it there. Last time I made the assumption that I could probably extend the recording past the initial chapter. But then I ran into a problem with the game crashing at a later point, and I had to effectively scrap the video while I was trying to figure out how to get a workaround to it. Hell, I don't even know if what I have right now is gonna fix the issue or not. We have to see for ourselves whether that actually is the case. Alright. Hit that on accident. It's just use the eyeball of justice on this door. Alright, let's summon the truck right now before the other enemies have a chance to get to us. Here's a neat little trick. Face the doorway like this and walk backwards. The way in which enemies spawn in this little area is entirely dependent on... It depends on whether you're facing the back area or not. But the moment you turn around, they're gonna immediately spawn in. We want to have a good distance from this before I attempt to fight them, because it could be anything pretty dangerous. Alright, it's just a bunch of Illuminados. Okay. And since they're a good distance, we could just use a sniper rifle for the extended range. My aim is good. In a way, I'm kind of glad that this part was about as smooth as the last part, so I could get this video out pretty easily. Once we grab our stuff. There shouldn't be any more key items past this point. All the item drops should just be normal. you got everything you needed to get to the castle area. So just use whatever you find. And this should do it. Once we cross this path, we'll get the save. Alright. So yeah, I'll just call it off here, just to avoid any more potential disasters. I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. It's kind of short for what I usually do, but I don't mind. It'll get me ready. It'll make dealing with the crash later on a bit easier if it happens again. And the next area is a bit longer than this one, that's for sure. So it's gonna be fun times. Hope you guys enjoy this video. As always, take care, stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you guys in whatever video you watch next. See you later.